Welcome to the real life show, Living with a Chronic Illness. We are your hosts, Cassie and Chelsea. I'm Cassie, a single mom living with a chronic illness who is extremely passionate about living a full and happy life.
And I'm Chelsea, a mindset coach that has a passion for helping people learn to put themselves first and be the best version of themselves each and every day.
We came together to create Spoonies Unite, an uplifting community that offers resources, guidance, and support so you can live your best life while giving you the space to be yourself, be heard, and feel understood. We hope that by providing education from experts, we help Spoonies and their loved ones thrive.
This show is not only for those who live with a chronic illness, but their friends, family, spouses, and just anyone else existing on the earth. Our goal is to normalizing having a chronic illness by sharing the real stories with real people and show the world how relatable those everyday struggles can be. There's a little something in here for everyone.
And of course, thank you to our patrons for your continued support making this possible. If you love our show and want to get some extra goodies, go to patreon.com/TheRealSpooniesUnite. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Real Life Show, Living with a Chronic Illness. Cassie and myself, Chelsea, are here continuing our journey through our 21-day workbook, Mastering Energy Management. Again, it is geared towards Spoonies, but doesn't have to be exclusively for Spoonies. Anyone can truly benefit from that. If you haven't gotten that from my own experience, it's just been a really fun process. Again, for today, you should have already gone through your daily questions that have been the same this entire time, checking in with yourself, your spoons, getting a little positivity in there. And then now we're again going to go back to the pre-work. Again, really hope you did the pre-work. We want you to go back to your perfect day and then check in. Have you implemented any of those things into your daily life? If you did, what did you do? Was it easier than you thought it would be or more challenging? Why? And if you haven't implemented anything from your perfect day, why haven't you? What is stopping you? What is holding you back? All right. So I know when I reflected on that, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things about my day that I'm really happy with. I like the way that I spend my time for the most part. I do sometimes feel like I work a few more nights and evenings than I would really like to. And the biggest change that I would have would be maybe honestly not teaching as much, because I mentioned earlier, I can teach about 25 to 30 hours before I get burnt out on it. And I'm teaching 30, sometimes a little bit more. So I kind of wish there was a few hours off my schedule, but I also kind of think that it's not going to be a forever thing. I think some of them have to do with COVID and just figuring out the situation with that and some changes that happened to my schedule because of it. I think the biggest thing that I really want to implement is that I really haven't, and I do not know what's stopping me. It's just myself, is when I get home from the day or I decide to stop working, that I truly just stop working. I'm not getting on my phone anymore. I'm not scrolling through social media. A lot of my job is on social media. And so just being present when I am with people, if I'm watching a movie or if I'm watching TV, if I'm hanging out with my fiance, that I'm not doing that and doing something else at the same time, that I'm really present. And that's something that I haven't quite fully implemented. Sometimes I still sit on my couch scrolling through Pinterest or Facebook or Instagram while watching TV. And I don't know why I still do that. But
That's a really good one. I need to work on being more present too, because I multitask all the time. And it's really hard for me to shut down and just be focused on what's in front of me. I'm really guilty of getting on my phone in situations too, like watching something and scrolling Pinterest or Instagram or something. And I didn't put that in my stuff, but I would like to do better on that too. So I'm glad that you brought that up. As I said, I had done a good job at implementing working out every day and showering some mornings. I really wanted to start showering in the morning. Sometimes I have for a long time only been able to shower at night, but I started doing cold showers, which has enabled me to be able to shower in the mornings. Chelsea and I will be doing an episode about that. And waking up a little bit earlier, going to bed a little bit earlier. And I wanted to cook and prepare meals more so that I do better with my food. And I put that I'd like to have some non-electronic times also. So that kind of goes into being more present. And I have done a little bit better about cooking. I've been making larger meals when I do cook so that we have leftovers, like specifically for having leftovers. So I have implemented a few things, and a few things I could still do better at too, like that being present thing and no electronics. I like that too, Chelsea. So I do need to improve on that as well.
And I think this is a process, y'all. It's not meant to be perfect right away. You're going to do things that are really awesome quickly. And then there's going to be some other things that maybe take a little bit longer. I mean, habits are our brain just kind of going on autopilot, and it can take a lot of time to change those habits. So give yourself some grace, some space, be gentle with yourself if you're not maybe doing all the things that you want to, and know that you have the power to make changes in your life. So that's what this is all about.
Yeah, baby.
Well, that was day 18. And we will see you tomorrow for day 19. We got 3 days left.
We're almost there.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please write us a review to help us reach more people like you.
If you'd like to connect with Cassie and I, you can find us on Instagram at The Real Spoonies Unite. You can also join our private Facebook community, Spoonies Unite, or you can visit our website, therealspooniesunite.com, for all sorts of resources and to stay up to date with our current projects. And don't worry, you can find all of these links in the show notes below.
Thank you to our wonderful Spoonie patrons for all your support, and you can become one too. That's right. All you have to do is go on over to patreon.com/therealspooniesunite, and you can get all sorts of extra goodies like videos of our episodes and more.
Any support is greatly appreciated. It helps enable us to create more content for all of you, as well as make this podcast sound better and better. Thanks for listening. We can't wait to be back in your ears soon.